What's up? So we got Arrow Season 1, Episode 19, Unfinished Business. So this episode starts off where we see where we see a girl named Veronica Sparks, and she's at a club, and she gets some vertigo, and she dies. So yeah, she gets hit by a car, and she dies. So then we see Quentin and Pike go visit the Count, and then I realize that the Count has kind of been insane. So Oliver visits him, and he's like, "Hey, who's been doing the vertigo?" And he makes it look like Oliver's crazy. So when Oliver leaves and they jump in, he's like, "You have failed this city!" Like, yeah, going crazy. And they're like, "Hey, some of the money from Verdant has been, gone. So maybe Tommy did it. Maybe you realize that Tommy's mad at his dad, and if they try to bust Tommy for doing drugs, Laurel will never talk to Quentin ever again. So yeah, he shows up at Laurel and Tommy's place. Gotta call Laurel and Tommy's place. Quentin shows up there and says, "Hey, Tommy, you got a text from Veronica Sparks before she died saying, can he hook her up?" And yeah. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, that's bad." And she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Hey, if I didn't come talk to him, another cop would have." So Tommy leaves, not being able to have dinner with Laurel. So now we get to the island flashback. So on the island, Shadow is teaching Oliver how to hit his hand on a bucket of water and to make his hand stronger. So then back in the day, the Count breaks out of prison, breaks a mental institution, and gets a guy to go all crazy. And he starts shooting up the place on Vertigo. And so Oliver has to, of course, stop him. And yeah, so Diggle goes to contact his friend or ex-wife Lila from Argus about Deadshot, and he's like, "Hey, we haven't been able to catch this guy. How did you get this?" And he's like, "I can't tell you that." So yeah, so Diggle tries to say that Deadshot is more important than Vertigo because about how Diggle has to how Diggle's nephew Andy Jr. Diggle can't read him something without thinking that the man that killed his nephew's dad is still out there. So yeah, so they go. Yeah, so the police bust in on Verdant, thinking that Tommy has been running drugs there, and Tommy makes it look like Vertigo is just that the downstairs is just a normal basement. So Oliver starts to question Tommy, and Tommy's like, "Hold up, Oliver. You've done some bad things in your past, so how could you, thinking he did bad stuff in his, make Oliver think he's doing drugs?" Yeah. So Oliver learns that the Count isn't really dead, and that his psychiatrist has been implying him with the Vertigo, making it look like the Count escaped, but the Count hasn't. So the guy tries to inject Oliver with it. He shows up with the tiniest knife possible, thinking he's gonna kill Oliver, but Oliver takes only 3 arrows to kill that dude. And yeah, so what was the whole point of that? And yeah, so then Oliver's like, "Diggle, I'm gonna help you get Deadshot off of your list. And he's like, I thought he wasn't a priority to you. And he's like, he's a priority to you. So then Tommy, Tommy quits Vernon and goes to his dad saying that he wants a boring job where he can just go work 9 to 5, kiss Laurel, and yeah, he just wants a boring job from his dad. Yep. And that's the episode. So that was episode 19. I thought the episode was okay. We still got... This is the Vertigo's second appearance in the season. The psychiatrist was implying... was putting the Vertigo in people's system. And he tried to attack Oliver with the tiny... knife. But he tried to attack Oliver with the tiniest knife possible. But Oliver was like, I'm not having any of that. And shot him with 3 arrows in the chest. Not 1, not 2, but 3 at the exact same time. In the exact same quiver. How did he do that? I have no idea. Now the island, Shadow's teaching Oliver how to use the bow. But I have no idea how. And yeah, so yeah, that was the episode. It was okay. I liked it. We're almost caught up to season 2. Actually, we're almost finished. We're almost on to season 2 of Arrow, and I am really enjoying this season. Really enjoying it, and yeah, really enjoying it. Maybe I should start displaying Funko Pops. Maybe I should get some Arrow Funko Pops, some Arrow DVDs. I should start displaying that next to my videos. I have no idea. But I have no idea. What do you guys get some Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl and all the other DVDs of the Arrowverse and start displaying them. What do you guys think? Yeah. I totally think I should do that. Yeah. So anyway, the episode was kind of alright. If I missed anything, I know I covered some of it. This could be the shortest video ever, but anyway, yeah, that's the video, and I'll see you next time for some more Arrow.